there is opportunity out there, but I encourage you to be looking for it and to be cautious, right? Mr. Ryan Pineda, young man here, rock star, won our hot seat belt last week at CG. The young man, he hasn't been through 2008. And I told him, right, he's an athlete. Guy was an athlete for 8 years, professional. And I said, it's the best running backs to ever walk the field. When they got the ball, they didn't run up the gut and try to push force over a 320-pound lineman, right? They get the ball, they hold it with patience, and they wait for a hole to open up. It's the best advice I can give everybody right now, right? Preservation of principle is key. Okay, worry about like trying to capitalize in home runs. That stuff has to be like, just stand up above all of this right now. Stand up above all of it and be intelligent. I want you to do the same thing when we finish this call. We're going to open up to some questions here.
What's up, everybody? It's Jason Medley here. Just want to kind of give you that analogy, right, from a sports perspective. I'm up here working in the office, the Dungeon of Doom. My wife has affectionately called it. But you've got to be patient right now. Everything's still unfolding. I know it's hard. I know you're concerned. I know you want to pull your freaking hair out. It's hard to do deals. The secondary market has dried up. Liquidity's gone. It's back to raising private money. You got to be patient. The market is requiring patience from you right now. Stop fighting it. Embrace the fact that you have to be patient. If you're not patient, you're going to get your head taken off, right? So anyway, that's a call that I just showed you that we are doing every Friday right now. And we are tackling all of the issues at hand. I can show you this. Let me, hang on. These are all, hang on one second. I'm just getting used to all this Facebook stuff, right? These are all the issues we're tackling. Mindset, community, market observations, marketing, how are you adjusting your efforts, how are you adjusting your buy box, how are you sorting, sifting, prioritizing your old leads, what messaging are you changing on your website, how are you communicating with your other lead sources such as agents and wholesalers, how are you adjusting your sales process, how is your sales process different, how have you adjusted your buy boxes, right? Pages of stuff that we're tackling constantly, right? Dispositions, what are you doing to keep buyers engaged, how are you communicating with them, what are you doing to 10x your buyers list right now, what are you doing about turnkey providers, what lenders are stepping up to the plate. And here's the thing, right? We're doing that every single Friday, and we are crushing it, right? Like this coming Friday, last week, the talk was about lenders and raising private capital because the secondary markets have dried up. What does that mean? We got to get back. We got to blow the skills off of raising money. So this Friday on our all hands on deck call, we're going to be crushing it, reviewing some funnels from Lee Arnold. Lee Arnold is a stud. He's got about 50 plus employees. The man is masterful at raising capital. Scott Myers, another gentleman who has raised millions and millions and millions of dollars, is going to be unveiling a funnel that he's been working on over the last couple of weeks. And we're going to do all of that and give that to everybody else that's on the call inside the CG, inside of the Collective Genius. So listen, I want to share something with you. I've kind of stepped out of the bat cave over the last several weeks, I guess going on a month now since this coronavirus thing has kicked off. And I'm stepped out for a reason, right? I am freaking passionate about helping investors. Been helping them for the last 10 years build solid businesses where they scale their business, build wealth, and give back. But you can't do any of those things without becoming a visionary leader. And the way that you do that is you surround yourself with visionary leaders, right? That's how you do it. And so we have actually structured something I think is pretty cool. If you're interested, this is 100% risk-free, right? And the reason that I've structured that way is because I am that confident in what we offer, right? What I just showed you is one component of what we're doing right now to not only prepare and position for this, but also to prosper during the outcome. So if you have an interest, right? If you have an interest in huddling up on these all hands on deck calls and you're a high caliber investor, right? You got to be doing at least 50 deals a year or have at least a minimum of 50 rental doors, one of those two things. If you're interested in hooking up with us, go to learnmoreaboutthecollectivegenius.com. Fill out a quick little application. We'll jump on the horn with you and we'll go through what you're struggling with right now. It's totally chill too. We're not going to sell you. We want to create a situation where, like, are we a fit? If we're a fit, cool, you come in and it's risk-free. We'll let you walk through this. We'll walk you through this. We'll put you on these calls right here, right? Let me tell you who's on here, okay? That's Mr. Frank Cava. This guy flips several hundred deals a year, has a rental portfolio north of 300 units. That's Glenn Stromberg. Probably does about 120 flips a year, 120 turnkey deals. That's Ryan Pineda out of Las Vegas. Almost 100 plus rehabs a year. It's Corey Boatwright out of Oklahoma City, 100 plus wholesale deals a year. That's Brett Snodgrass out of Indianapolis. The guy probably does 250 wholesale deals a year. That's Matt Oviat right there out of Salt Lake City. Dude's a beast, probably does 130 plus transactions a year. That right there, and deal machine, super talented kid. That's the CFO for Mr. Dan Lane out of Nashville, Tennessee. Dan does 200 plus flips. What's up, Abe? How you doing, man? Dan does 200 plus flips a year, probably has a rental portfolio north of 130 units. So we bring the players together, and we're not just figuring out how to mitigate what's going on. We're talking about how to prosper. And so if you're interested in checking it out, it's complete. Like I said, it's 100% risk-free. If it works for you, great. If it works for us, great. If it doesn't, there's no sweat, right? Give you your money back. So go check us out. Go to learnmoreaboutcg.com. Fill out a quick application. I'm going to personally review it. It comes right here on my email. I'm going to review it. And if it looks tight, I'll click a button. You'll get approved. And instantaneously, you're going to get a text message with a scheduling link. And you will jump on the phone with this man right here, right? That's Mr. Leon Barnes. He's the director of membership results. He's just going to talk to you about what you're struggling with. And we're going to talk to you about how what we're doing, okay, as an organization will help you through that. We got some really neat stuff going on. Let me show you a little bit more here. I'm going to flip this thing around. This is our portal where all of these, we call them all hands on deck calls, right? And that's what we're doing. We're navigating the potential economic challenges from the coronavirus. But all of these calls, not only are they live every Friday, right? But they are all inside of our portal right here. Every single one of them, right? Buyers and sellers of the new currency. We addressed a call right there talking about how to, we actually had our data analytics provider come in on this call. Hang on, let me just find something for you real quick here. We had our data analytics provider come in on this call. I didn't plan to do this, so I can't actually find it, but data analytics provider came in on that call and actually is going to be giving us analytics on a weekly basis of what buyers are buying what and what they're paying relative to market value, so we can then go out and target those folks. Once we get the list, we've actually got a VA company that knows how to skip trace them backwards, take their corporate information, find out who owns it, the person of record, and then skip trace all of their data so you can reach out to them and create a relationship. We're talking about funnels on how to do that. We got a ton of other stuff in here as well. We are our second in commands. Let me show you this. This is really cool, right? Our second in commands. We have guys with gals with fairly big businesses, and a lot of them have COOs or integrators, if you will. And every month we lead a call with them as well. Right now, everybody wants to talk about dispo, right? Because dispo's the hard stuff. And so I got my man Leon Barnes that gets on this call every week with the second in commands. And we're covering off on dispo best practices right now, right? We are killing this. We are on the attack. If you're looking for some help, I'm passionate about this, right? Don't take this as a pitch, because honestly, if you get on the phone and you fill out an application and you talk with Leon, if we're the right fit, great. And if we're not, no sweat. And even if we think we are, if you come in and either one of us decides it's not the right fit, after we give you all of these resources and tie you into probably the most powerful network in the real estate investing space, it's 100% risk-free. We'll give it back to you. It's no sweat. So anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to be wrapping up, headed downstairs shortly, have dinner with my family. Get out of the dungeon of doom. Do the same thing. Get out of the dungeon of doom. With that said, I'm wrapping up. Jason Medley, CEO and founder of the Collective Genius Real Estate Investing Mastermind. We have 140 of the nation's top investors that collectively flip more than 20,000 homes a year. We are looking for all-stars, rock stars. Well, I better jump off the phone. Somebody's calling me. So you guys have a great night. Talk to you soon.